And more so. Who isn't? Me. I'd like to spend the rest of the day harassing pigeons, but we should probably meet the commissioner's contact. It'll probably be a big mistake, but let's go to the carnival. Let's find the weirdos in charge of this place. Let's find Bruno and Trixie and collect a fat reward. My rabbity senses tell me that we should go to Bumpusville. We must free Bruno and Trixie from Conroy's oppressive shackles so we can return them to their rightful oppressive shackles. I say we go to that Bigfoot party and crash it like Skylab. Maybe we should work in our Bigfoot disguise. I thought we were doing one of those scavenger hunt deals. How should I know? I think it's a fiendish device that's secretly controlling our minds. Agreed. I say we go down to the scummy side of town and give a bunch of hoods some paper cuts. You know us lagomorphs are colorblind, Sam, to avoid getting the pantsuit off us. Don't remind me. I'm a coffee achiever, Sam. I think it's a dangerously rusty piece of machinery run by a semi-literate mutant. Maybe later. My pancreas still hasn't settled from the last time. Maybe it went to inventory heaven. I think it represents a primordial washing machine. I think it's a graven idol for tooth fairy worshippers. Maybe it's Alan Ludden, the late host of Password. I think it's the Cushmans. You're losing it, Sam. You're probably right. No one deserves to use restrooms that clean. He's trapped in Conroy's menagerie, doofus. I bet your life savings that he's at the Bigfoot party at the Savage Jungle Inn. He's right in front of you, Sam. I think he's still out by the pool, Sam. I'm still trying to figure out where I am, Sam. I shudder to think of the indignity she's suffering at the hands of that brute Bruno. I shudder to think of the gross kissy-poo noises she's making with her boyfriend Bruno. They'll be fine, as long as we put in a fresh box of baking soda every now and then. And yet, there's something in his music that speaks to the brutally sadistic inner child in all of us. Don't worry, Sam. We'll mop up the floor with his cheap toupee. Try digging it out with a fork. That always works for me. Me too. Creosote, lumbar, triumvirate, synergy. Me too. You can get a lotion for that, Sam. Me neither. I wanted to be a Hun, but it makes a pretty good milkshake. Me too. I wish we hadn't left them at the cleaners. How come I don't get any inventory? It's none of your damn business, Sam. Go buy some computer games right now. Especially the funny LucasArts ones. Now you've done it. You've broken Sam's spirit with your stupid attempts to pick up that silly object. In fact, if I didn't find his pitiful sobbing so amusing, I'd come out there and rip your limbs off. Just ignore them, Sam. Maybe they'll go away. This doesn't look like the Lincoln Tunnel, Sam. Ooh, does this mean we get to kick some puffy white mad scientist butt? Shall I confront, subdue, and pummel the suspected perpetrator, Sam? He's not a real guy, Sam. Can I keep his head for a souvenir? Why do you suppose it's ticking? Good idea, Sam. Maybe we can ditch the head somewhere while the credits are running. Mind if I drive? Sam, is pronto a real word until they realize we don't pay the bills? Me! Gee, I hope it's something eerily provocative. Yeah, we may need it to bribe slippery government officials. I enjoyed the cheesy retro ambiance. Sam, either termites are burrowing through my skull, or one of us is ticking. Out the window, Sam! There's nothing but strangers out there. Nobody we know, at least. Another confused census taker? Does it involve wanton destruction? Ooh, smells like a fiercely thickening plot. Not since the accident, but very true to life. Gratuitous acts of senseless violence are my forte. Please, Sam, don't use the word acumen again. You're a sick puppy, Sam. Funny, I feel like that all the time. That's unsanitary, Sam. Maybe I could help, Sam. I really think I could help here, Sam. Hey, Sam, let me try something. You're not using me to my fullest potential, Sam. I think he's kind of cute, Sam. Can I make a tennis racket out of him? I think that punk learned a valuable lesson, Sam. That's okay. We don't want service. We just want a few schnitzels and some other things that begin with schnitz. I think he just needs a hug or a sharp blow to the head. I am repulsed by his bulging eyes. I'll call him Mittens because I think he'd make a fine pair of them. He's adorable. Let's take him home and put tape on his feet. Ooh, that gives me an idea. I thought that was the whole point. Is that all you can say? Here, kitty. Okay. Sam, he's not as friendly as he looks. What cat isn't? Sam, I really don't think we're going to get much out of this. Here's your key back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Nerds. Here's your key. Nerds. It's times like this that I'm sad to be a capitalist, Sam. I want twinklies. More twinklies. I think it's a distant cousin of the caribou, Sam. Or at least distracting. And try to keep Snucky you out of it. I sense exposition, Sam. And I'll tell your girlfriend. Facilities be damned. I need a bathroom. Out of toilet paper? I think I can handle this myself, Sam. No, it's not. It's almost as big as my head. Well, gotta return this key. I shudder to think of the number of promising dates cut short by this fiendish contraption. I don't know, but if it weren't for the carefree innocence of this carnival, I'd be breaking his kneecaps. Nothing personal, but you're the single ugliest thing we've ever seen. I've lost my youthful enthusiasm and boyish good looks. Bad deal. Creepy. What's this country coming to when U.S. currency can't even bribe a downtrodden circus freak? Now let us in before we replace you with a cheap renewable fuel source. I'd be peeing my pants if I wore any. What? Sure. Your ineptitude gives hope to all of us further down on the food chain. Amateur, the short one with the bad hairpiece, and the tall one with the dark flinty eyes. Don't you mean since I loosed the savage beast on an unsuspecting populace? And we know that you sometimes go for days on the same pair of socks. Maybe we should rat him out, Sam. The thought of him out in the streets drinking lighter fluid seems somehow ironic. I think it would make a swell toupee for balding computer programmers. Does it say anything about corn dogs, Sam? Why, you dirty lint-sniffing mama's twins, I ought to stretch your legs around your head and make you do the lambada. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't need the cholesterol. Forgive my senseless reasoning, Sam. Sam, look over there. Even cruelly twisted ones such as yourself. Selves. Whatever. Your main attraction was a block of ice? I've never been traipsing before. Does it hurt? Is that the block of ice? Yeah, and free corn dogs, so we can uke all over ourselves. Didn't he fight Godzilla? That and a big fat check. Gosh, Sam, if a few hundred years of civilization have to be totaled just to ensure that a bunch of smelly quasi-human creatures have a safe haven for their disgusting lifestyles, then so be it. I think that would be twice, Sam. Good Lord. He's buck naked. Yeah, but I'm cute and marketable. One was a short guy with big hair. He's right, Sam. I don't think my colossal head could retain any more knowledge. Green and rusty? That sounds like a country western song, Sam. Neat. He must eat right. I love capitalism. My head's already shaped like a fishbowl. Ooh, I feel tragically empty. Let's do it again. The thrill is gone, Sam. Not bloody likely. You really should get a life, Sam. What? It's been swell. That's right. We've lost our will to live. And we're barefoot. Well, that was useless. Ooh, let's go, Sam. No, Trixie the talkative poodle. Trixie's a big girl. I hope it's filled with more gold than my poor eyes can stand. Let's take 'em. How can you say disquietingly with a straight face, Sam? Oh, boy. Yippee! Why not? If you insist. My little body's covered with swan pimples. I think we're supposed to do something in there, Sam. I'm sure there's something there. It's a swan, Sam. Besides, I think we just need to stop the ride somehow. Lighten up, Sam. Maybe we should come back later. My rabbity instincts tell me we aren't properly prepared to tackle the horrors of this ride. It must be our karmic punishment for the senseless brutality we visited upon those rats. Corn dogs, gimme! Heaven is a place where nothing ever happens. David Byrne. I guess he's off the list of suspects. You really should get out more, Sam. Why? What's up? I'll never shave again. Yeah, it makes me feel warm and tingly. No, Sam, that's a crowbar. Let's pummel somebody, just like at the bowling alley. And we like long walks along the beach. It's alive! I thought it was just a cleverly animated plush toy. Sam, the furniture just shushed you. I think he's a mole man, Sam. Stop him, Sam. He's gonna tell us a story. Shut up. For God's sake, just shut up. I think I may weep openly. Yes, you can trust us as far as we can throw you. It looks like a couple of snakes. It was my favorite. I'm beginning to sense a theme here. In 10s and 20s? I'm scared, Sam. Nice alligators. Do you like roaches? Get me the hell out of here! 4! Yeah, can't dunk me. I hate country music. Hey, you've made a path across the driving range. Hey, look it. It's those two, what was that word, Sam? Yeah, misanthropes. What are you, anyway, the president of the hair club for short people? Yeah, well, he looks like a lounge lizard to me. And I'll bet his scalp itches from that bad rug. Yeah, well, I've got more hair on my fuzzy little butt than you do on that hollow country head of yours. Hey! Suitable for framing. Can we go, Sam? This place still gives me the creeps. Hey, Sam! I found another sample of Sasquatch fur and mange in the booth. While I spent my young life waiting, just sitting there, in that horrible booth, waiting. Okay. Here, you carry it. That's none of your business, Sam. Whee! Do it again! Do it again! Hey, knock it off. You suck, Sam. Let me see. What's that writing on the bottom of the globe? Hey, maybe Chavoul's at the Mystery Vortex. Let's go there before I'm distracted by something. Geez, that certainly took long enough. Is that because you're a lousy golfer? Yeah, well, why don't you try sitting in this smelly booth while I beat the hell out of helpless fish? Did I mention what a lousy golfer you were? More importantly, how did they get it to stop rolling once it was all wound? Hey, how'll we get our car back? Good thing my life expectancy is only 6 years. I think stupid and inane would be useful additions. And it's only 1/200,000 as stupid as the actual ball of twine. I didn't know it was old enough to shave. What the hell are you talking about, Sam? We dump our fish heads out the window all the time. Galileo was wrong, not to mention physically improbable. Yeah, sort of like those tax forms we keep finding in our mailbox. No! I like to use the one that involves spiny echidnae. He said, wood things come in jars. They look like overcooked pasta to me, Sam. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Maybe not. Did too. It's been real educational. And semicolon too. Sam, he's speaking in tongues. Every place is hard for me to reach. I really think we need that loose end, Sam. Hey, look! That's one long loose end. I think I liked you better when you were clueless. Any more bright ideas? What a hunk of filet. I'm naming it Bubbles. Look, Sam, he's blowing bubbles. Actually, Sam, it's a slimy bucket of fish. I wonder if this will in any way shape our thoughts on today's lunch. I'm a trout, stupid. Now what do we do, Sam? It sounds like you do when you've eaten too much Thai food, Sam. Age before beauty, Sam. After you. You first. Here I come. Geronimo! I hear a distant rumbling. You too? I was hoping it'd metamorphosize into a large cherry donut. Good Lord. It's a possessed outhouse. I do. I think they're controlled by a series of really big magnets under the Earth's crust. Sam, this place is making my head ping. That's touching, Sam, but ask it something important like, when's our next meal? Don't play it again, Sam. Of all the Dali-esque tourist traps in the world, we had to walk into this one. Crinkly, but boring. Look at all the cheese. I can't. Let's leave. I'm afraid, Sam. Let's get out of here. Let's hightail it out of here before we lose our corporeal bodies forever. I told you this place was controlled by giant magnets buried under the Earth's crust. I'm strangely saddened by our callous shattering of a cherished American myth. Okay, it could be my long-lost twin brother, Sam. And we're overachievers. 3 bread boxes even. Samples? Hey, Sam, look. Well, this bottled water is a real letdown. Ooh, let me pick it, Sam. Like the inexplicable staying power of professional wrestling? Yeah, but now he's got cable. Why do people keep asking that question? I feel the same way about pointy sticks. How can we tell under that mustache? I think he's trying to tell us something, Sam. My rabbity senses tell me that this is not Bruno's hair and mange. Or maybe I'm in love. I was hoping something like that would happen.
Neat.
Killer now, Sam. More so. Spine recompression. Cool. The same thing happens when I watch sitcoms. Yipes. That's not what I'm about to lose. I think I'm gonna throw up. Whatever. My innocence has been shattered by this blatant tourist trap. I want my money back. Well, somebody better give me some money. That's gross, Sam. Well, sure gets dark quickly around here. Do you think it'll make that rock look more like a frog? This means something, Sam. I wish I had absolute power to decide who lives and who dies. That hurts. Eek! Ouch! That tickles.
Knock it off.
Help! Aye! I don't think that was the best way to get the toupee, Sam. I think we have to avoid tripping the alarm, Sam. That weight-sensitive alarm is sure giving you problems, Sam. I think we have to replace the toupee holder with something approximately the same size as Conroy's head, Sam. 2 words, Sam. Indiana Jones. If we ever get this rich and famous, I want you to shoot me, Sam. It's titled Me, Myself, and I. I don't think the cute little robot wants to follow its new programming, Sam. I'm ripe with anticipation. And you should know. I'm impressed. That was gratuitous. That story warms the cockles of my heart. I think this Bumpus goon is overcompensating for his lack of stature, Sam. And besides, I've got a lot more trophies than he does. Home shopping. Say, Sam, just who is John Muir? Sam, the dead animal heads are talking to me. Up there. But who's John Muir? If you'll stop talking, sure. Wow, it's Monster Truck Weekend. Sunday. I'm not, but I'm sure my gentle naivete will survive. What you doing? Find out all you need to know? Well, back to the circus with you. I'm not. Let's go, you big lug. I'm not a malefactor. I'm a lagomorph. Besides, I sort of enjoyed it. I feel a nigh uncontrollable urge to stick bolts in your neck and shout, "It's alive! It's alive!" Right. The whole angel of death look is out. Has he got any deep, dark secrets we can exploit for monetary gain? He's got you there, Sam. The devil. The devil. I want one of these, Sam. Well, we're as innocent as church lice. Well, does that come with a dental plan? Looks like a gopher mound. This place is tiki-rific. Yeah, I feel immersed in native culture. It says, maybe it'll give us an important clue. Higher standards? I hate it when you hum, Sam. It sounds like a high-voltage tower. I think I like the humming better. Call me! I'm Pixular. It's better than cellular. Who cares? I'm cute, like anyone would notice. My favorite was Robot Terror from Beyond the Galaxy. No, that's Vampirus in Prison. Say what? I bet it was a sordid combination of fast cars and fast living. Pshaw, I still say it was a lurid tale of sin and depravity. All in just one drink? Which way to the bar? Oh, yeah. The toucan must have put words into my mouth. Hey, Sam, move us out of here. I'm getting hot and itchy. Shall we raise a toast to nuclear disarmament? These are a naive people. That's it? Honorary Bigfoot chief? Where's the cash? I know, but it's the principle of the thing. Hubba, hubba, hubba! Whose little Bigfoot are you? Vanuatu? Not really. Mrs. Chief? Come, my darling, let me take you away from all of this. Oh, most exalted mother of all Bigfoots. Hey, baby, what's your sign? It must be a hoot being married to our commander-in-chief. Gee, your hair smells terrific. That's why he always wears a hat. What do you think about the pressing Bigfoot issues of the day? Adieu. And I can't imagine why we would. Life's funny, Sam. When I woke up this morning, I thought I'd just watch some TV and shoot some criminals. Now a big stinky forest creature is giving me a lecture on dental hygiene. To impress the babes? Ew! You haven't seen Conroy Bumpus sneaking around, have you? Are you sure you haven't seen Conroy Bumpus? Have you seen Bruno? Sure you haven't seen Bruno? Have you seen Trixie around here? Hey, Slats! A third shadow is nigh. Sorry, must have eaten some bad berries. Excuse me, sir. Didn't we meet last summer in Cancun? How'd that happen? Did you have any mystic visions while you were hanging upside down for all those years? You're the skinniest Bigfoot I've ever seen. Hey, it's the abominable, Nemionic, forget it. Aren't you the abominable, bubble, never mind. We'll catch you later. Not entirely unlike the gust of wind we're hearing now. Hey, I'm evolved and I didn't even know it. I'm devastated. Has Bruno shown up yet? Of course. How silly of me to forget. Any word from Bruno? Have you seen Bruno's girlfriend anywhere? Oh. Yeah. Any word from Trixie? You haven't run into Conroy Bumpus, have you? We'll keep that in mind. No sign of Bumpus, eh? That's what we thought would happen. Your appetite's bigger than mine. But I have a bigger head. So where are all the bodacious Bigfoot babes? I don't? I'd be worried if I wasn't churning with foul and incurable diseases. So, fellow smelly woodland creature, where have you been hiding for the past few years? 4 altogether. Sam, I don't think this guy's got enough wax on his board. Yeah, and so is he. Have you seen Conroy Bumpus around here? No, he's a country western star going berserk. Still haven't seen Conroy Bumpus? Have you seen Bruno around? Gas. Still no sign of Bruno? Have you heard from Trixie? I'll let you get back to your food. Bring me as many naked women as my poor eyes can stand. Oh yeah, I forgot. Thinking had nothing to do with it. Did he say genuine? Is it soup yet? We just like stealing pillows. Nothing's happening, Sam. Wait, I've got an idea. And it doesn't require high explosives. Wait here. I met Anxious once. He's the one with the drool in his beard. Well, that certainly clears up one mystery. Strict requirements. Overly strict requirements. Ack! He said quest! I think my furry little body may break out in a rash of unsightly hives. No, I won't. Maybe we should just drop him in there then. I'm fuzzier than he is. Cuter, too. Is it me, or does it feel as if we've asked just about everybody in the country about Bruno? Like fruitcake. Like fruitcake. Like fruitcake. We like to keep our social agenda open. Okay, Sam, he's here, we're here. Let's go. Back to the carnival so we can get paid, you big lummox. What? Why? You're getting soft, Sam. Are they succumbing to outdated Marxist dogma? Sam, I think I'm feeling my very first pang of guilt in the... Nope, it's gone. False alarm. More than 5? Didn't I hear something about a hot tub around here? But that hot tub really sounds like the place to be. And it's not too late to take him back to the carnival, you know. Don't ask. Sam, the guy in that pole's got a marshmallow. I want a marshmallow. What do you think it means? Born free as the wind blows. What? Darn. Yeah. So, try brushing it maybe? Good idea. I think they make an excellent still life. Yikes. Now future generations will be able to enjoy his atonal warblings. We just saved your collective hash. I guess his 15 minutes of fame are about up. Which one of these guys is the walrus? It is a stunning likeness, though. See the carrot leaning out of the book depository? It's making me hungry, Sam. And, incidentally, we're out of milk. I feel chock full of vitamins and ready to go. I can't believe I lived long enough to hear you say that, Sam. Check out our fridge. Beats me. I'm with you. Let us be going and see what else we can turn it. Personally, I can do without food high in personality. Gee, thanks, ma'am. Sure, let us be going. Beats me. I told you not to run over that biker gang. What kind of dinosaurs are those, Sam? Are they dangerous? No one tells me anything. There isn't any president. We can't rhyme. We finally got the tooth. Nothing but. Say, your butt? You don't suppose they skinned Sasquatches to make this cheesy roadside attraction? I thought it was missing something. Where's the crayons? Why not? Can I just paint his toenails red? Hey, what? What? What about it? Yeah, the woolly mammoths died of embarrassment. Me neither, but my long-term memory is virtually non-existent. The same thing could be said about the plot. And his friend with the snout seems to be submerged in the fun as well. Ooh, can I pummel him now, Sam? True. You have to wonder. Ooh, stand back. She may pounce. A regular 007. Clint, baby, would be nervous. But get moving. I'm beginning to think you're stalling. Clint. Wow, she sounds sure. Looks dangerous. Gee, Sam, sounds kind of like those tire gardens we passed through in Oklahoma. Enthusiastic law enforcement. Works for me. Hey, that furry pig thing is still down there. I'm convinced. Let's go, Flyboy. I want to jump. Whee! Sam, someone tracked tar around and it's matting the fur between my toes. Was that crunchy or smooth? It's hard to tell. You've got to appreciate her resourcefulness and creativity on this. Hey! I bet you've seen your share of gruesome accidents. Bloodshed? Amputations, maybe? Brings tears to my eyes. Stop that. Pick a bomb, dummy. Finish setting up your half of the board, doofus. Whenever you're ready, take a shot. Trampoline! You took out one of my trampolines. Hit! You bounced my bug. You torched my taxi. You squished my squad car. You killed my hearse. You totaled my trailer. Miss! Go again, you knucklehead. Now I'm peeved. Let me think about this. Now you've done it. Of course you realize this means war. Since I've already tried that shot, I'll let the computer pick one. I win. Nope, it's not there. Hee. You're thinking too hard. Say, is that smoke coming out of your ears? For God's sake, move! This is one of the 10 most liberating experiences of my life, Sam. With blunt instruments. Okay, Sam, let's get the hell out of here. Ugh. If I had tear ducts, I'd be weeping like a teenager. Gee, maybe we should go there next then. Too bad it's empty or we could shake it. Yeah, and actually highly destructive to boot. Ew. Do we win a prize? Foil-covered chocolatey goodness. What's wrong, Sam? I'll miss the way he smelled like a bag full of damp hamster shavings. Just like Grandpa. Hey, we forgot to get paid. Hey, it's the abominable snowman.